I create a parent container. Now what I'm planning to do here in the class btn-primary. So what will happen? It will apply the primary CSS. Now you see, a primary CSS has been applied or not?
Yes, sir. Applied.
And then I'm going to create a component. How to create a component? Can anyone tell me? What is the
ng
command to create a
space
component?
ng generate component name.
Ng generate component.
Component name.
Component name is destroy component, something like that. So what happened? There is a desktop component is created or not? Say yes or no.
Creators.
Now what you are going to do, you take this component TS, take this one, selector, okay, copy the selector, go to your HTML, and here you say here, now see destroy component works. Yes or
Yes, sir.
no?
Worked. Yeah.
Now what I'm planning to do, go to my TS. Hold on a second. I'm closing this, I'm closing this. Now what I'm planning to do, go to my destroy component TS. Here I can say paragraph tag. To class H1, I say destroy component. Clear my point? Now you see you got the destroy component.
Yes, sir.
Now what is my point is, in this destroy component, I'm going to have a div. I'm going to have this component inside. Paste. Now, whenever I need to have this component, I need to have a Boolean flag. So what I'm going to do here, I declare a variable is show colon Boolean equal to true. Clear? And this one you copy in the app component. Here you say star ng if equal to control issue. Variable I had binded. Now you see the component is displaying. Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Everybody. See, if I go and change it to false, what will happen? Component has been that's not available. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Ranjit, Venu?
Yes, sir.
Component was
Not
not
available.
available.
Yeah.
Now, if you look into the inspect element, you see, are you able to see a component here in the div class? Are you able to see any component here?
No.
It is permanently removed from this DOM structure. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say yes or no?
Yeah.
There is a div. Okay, there is a div. But div doesn't have any component. If I go back, make it to true. You see there is a component. There is a new component is created. ng content component is there or not? App-destroy component is added. Say yes or no, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You see there is an app-destroy component. A selector is added. Under the selector, you will have a div in that the class equal to h1 where you are having a destroy component. Okay. Now the point here is whenever you click on show, I want to show the component. Whenever you click on hide, I want to destroy the component. So how to write the logic? For that here, I'm going to say btn click function void this dot is show equal to not of this dot is show. Clear my point? If it is true,
Yes.
this will make us false. If it is false, this will make us true. Clear? You don't need to
Yeah,
write the
sir.
logic saying that if this show dot button this show is equal to true, then you have to make it as false. You don't need to write like that. In a single line statement, you can prepare like this. Once you prepared, can I call this method in my button click event of app component? Can I call the method here
Yes, yes.
as
Using
a
on click.
click event associated function? Okay. Now, if you go here, click, see, component is leaving or not? Listen carefully.
Yes, sir.
See, when you display the component, you are able to see this. Look into this. Destroy component is coming. When you remove it is going out. When you click, it is coming back. When you click, it is going out. See that changes are happening in the element of the DOM structure?
Yes,
Say
sir.
yes or no? Ranjit.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, now the point here is in the destroy component, I'm going to implement two things. One is on in it. Okay, I'm going to have an implement on in it. Once I have that, you see there is an error. What is the error? You need to implement ng on in it. Am I right? I say console dot log on init is fired. Okay. Now go back to the console. You see on init is fired. Say yes or no. On
Yes, sir.
init event is fired or not. Now you see when you click the show, nothing is happening. When you click it, again on init is fired. When you show on init is fired. Show on init is fired. Sir, when the destroy will happen, ng destroy will happen. So you have to go up here, say on destroy. Okay. And then here you say on destroy. Once you have on destroy, do you need to implement the on destroy interface?
Yes.
So what do you need to do here? ng destroy console dot log on destroy is fired. Now look into here. Initially, on init is fired. Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Click on it. Which one is fired?
OnDestroy.
What is firing?
On it. OnDestroy.
On this.
Now you all understand?
Okay. Yeah.
So when to go for OnDestroy? When you are permanently removing the component from the DOM structure, OnDestroy event will be called. Understand my point?
Yes.
When you will have an OnDestroy event, this event will be fired when a component is permanently removed from the DOM structure. Understand my point? That particular point of time, that particular time, ng destroy hook will be detected automatically. Understand my point? Say yes or no? My statement is correct. Think and tell the answer.
Yes, sir.
See, whenever the event is fired, the component is permanently removed from the DOM structure. I proved you practically how my DOM is creating. See, you see here. It is happening or not? So this is called ng on destroy. Now, the next topic is detailed understanding of decorator. What is decorator? Can anyone tell me? What is decorator? Decorator is a class which define a component or module or properties. Understand my point? Which design a module, input, output, etc. This is nothing but a decorator. Let's take an example. Class decorator. Where and all you can see class decorator in Angular. We are working on decorators, right? Can I say component is a decorator for a class? Ranjit. Ranjit. Venu.
Sir?
Component is a decorator of a class or not? See, yes, think about it. Component is a class decorator. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Why I am saying component is a class decorator?
Class.
Hmm?
Don't know, sir.
Okay, fine. Let me explain. See, manually how to create a class. Can anyone tell me how to create a component? In the app, I try to create a folder. Okay.
Yes.
Saying that some decorator, some component name we can give. Product.
Yeah. Product.ts something.
Products is your folder.
Okay.
Okay. Listen carefully. This is most important. That is why I'm giving more priority this. Okay. Now I'm not creating any code command to create a component. Okay.
Okay.
Here I'm going to have three files. One is products dot
Component.
components dot
Component.
html.
I think component. Yeah. As in component only, sir. I think
Hmm?
components or component. You can remove
Product
S.
dot component dot html, and
Yes, sir.
then I'm creating another file products dot component dot ts. Okay.
Yes.
And then I'm going to create another file, product dot component dot
SCSS.
SCSS. I created 3 files. Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Now, sir, I want to make this product TS as a class component. How to do that? I want to create a product as a class component. How to create that is, first, import component from Angular core. And then export class product component. Understand? I created a class saying that export. Now, can I say this product is a component class or not? It is not a component class. To make this component as a class, you need to use at component. Here, you need to have a decorator like this. This is your component decorator. Understand my point? In this
Yeah.
decorator, you need to have selector property. I say app products. And then template URL property. What is the URL I need to pass? And then styles URL. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so to bring this as a component, let me take one second. Yeah, component. It should be single quotes, not double quotes. Now here, I need to give the URL of this particular HTML template, say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Dot slash products dot component dot HTML. Now see, this product component is coming or not? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Ranjit.
Yes, sir.
Now in the styles URL, you basically have like this. Okay, here, let me go and see how it is. Yeah, it's correct only. Template URL, styles URL, single quotes. You say dot slash products dot component dot SCSS. Why it is not working? Okay, I don't want this to be happen. Now, if I am not having this as a decorator, this class should not be considered as a component. You understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you are not having export here, what will happen? You see. See, I have a class, but if you go to the module, I can't able to import that here. You see, import. Try to use product component, it will not come. Product component. It is not exporting. Why? Why? Anyone can tell me? Now you see there is an exception in the browser. There is a compiler error. What they are saying?
model. NG model we need to declare.
Cannot find a module of corresponding type declaration. Why?
Declaration,
Because
yeah.
you
App
have to
module.ts.
come again.
In app module.ts file, we need to declare some components. required
No,
components.
dot slash products slash,
Product dash component.
how this is coming? Anyway, you go here, in the product component, you make it as export. Okay? You created an export. Now go here, you see, you remove this, you simply inject import product component. It is coming or not? By default, it is coming or not? It is considering as a component or not? Say yes or no. Say yes
Yes,
or
sir.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Yes,
is
sir.
automatically considering because of this export. To inject this class outside of anywhere, you need to have an export property. What is import? Something outside you want to import in this class. You have to use import. Are you got my point? These are all
Yes, sir.
NPM packages. These NPM packages are come from where? A different source of file. For that, you are having an import. If this class need to be accessed outside, you need to have export. In the module,
Export.
you imported, and then in the declaration, you have to manually say here as an array product component. Now, product component is added or not?
Yes,
And
sir.
then in the HTML of main component, can I go and create one more row, div class row? I say app hyphen products. Understand? Now
Yes, sir.
you see, the product component is loaded by default.
Yes, sir.
PS
It's
file is
loaded.
loaded, but you need to go here in the product component.html. Where is the product component? You say div class row div class h1 text hyphen center and say product component. Now you got the product component.
Yeah.
Say yes or no. Did I got a product component? Ranjit and Venu.
Yes, sir.
And then as simple as that, the logically you can implement. In the product component TS, can I have an ng on it import? The same logic I'm trying here on init. And here I'm trying to implement the same logic. See, till today you have created a component with the command. Now you are creating component manually with the help of what decorator? What decorator we have created? What
A
decorator we
component.
have created? Class
Then,
decorator. This is your class decorator because product component is a class in which you will have a decorator. Am I right or wrong? Say yes or no.
yes.
Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now come back here. Ng on init console dot log. I simply write a logic on init is fired. Now go back, go to console. On init is fired or not? Say sir.
Yes, sir, it's fired.
When you show destroy component, see both product component and destroy component are working together. Two components are available or not.
Yeah,
So this
available.
is called class decorator. So what is meant by class decorator? What is meant by component decorator? Can anyone tell me what is the statement of common class decorator? Okay, let's take, instead of using like this, component decorator. Statement is component decorator. Component decorator. What is meant by component decorator? This decorator will be defined as a class. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And this decorator contains three attributes, three properties. What are all those properties?
Template URL,
Number one,
selector,
selector property. Number two,
template
template
URL.
URL. Third, styles URL. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And then what is the next step? To export, to access component outside the class, outside the component. What we need to do? We need to declare a class as export keyword. Am I right or not? If I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
having an export keyword, for example, you see, I'm removing an export keyword here. Okay, now go to the UI. What is this? Can anyone tell me? Can you read this? The first statement. You read this.
Export product component imported as product component was not found in product or products component.
Module has no exports.
Yes, sir.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, model was not no
If
exports.
I try to make it as import, what will happen?
It will import, I think.
It throws error.
Yeah.
Spelling mistakes. Import.
It throws error. You see,
Imports or imports.
it throws an error. Only you have to export the class. Why I'm stressing this is sometimes what happen in Angular, you will have big projects will be assigned to you. Okay, when you assign, you may not able to use a command where you need to create a component, or you may not using the command where you can't able to proceed further. To handle such situation, what we need to do? What we need to do?
Manually, we can create it.
Manually, we need to create a decorator, and we need to associate the decorator into your project. Now you understand how you are decorating. First, what you did, you
Create
created a
one
file
folder.
of product component.ts. You imported this one first. And then what you created? You created a class name called product component as an export. And then you are making this particular file as a component. For that, you are having a component decorator. In that component decorator, how many properties is required? Three. What are all
Three.
those?
Selector, template URL, style URL.
Selector, template URL, style URL. You got my point? Then you are associating that. Now, after creating this, what you are doing? You are registering this component in your module or not?
Yes,
You're
sir. We need
registering
to
the
register.
component in your module or not?
Yes, sir.
Say yes or no. And then
Yes, sir.
after registering, you are going to use it. Now, sir, this is how you create a component. Now, what I want to do is, I have one more decorator, module decorator. I'm going to create a module decorator. Just let us finish that and we will wind up. Okay.
Okay.
Module decorator. Okay. So how to create a module? Here, you see there is an app.module.ts. Say sir.
Yes.
No. Now I'm going to create user.module.ts. Okay. And in the app.module, you see here, first what I need to do is in the insert module, import ng module. Now I'm specifying this class as a module class. Understand? Say yes or no. Say yes or no. I created a module for class. I'm making this as a module. For that, I need to import ng module. And then what I want to do in the down, first I need to create a export class. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have export class user module. What is the module I'm creating? User module. Now, this module can be, I need to create a decorator for this module or not. Then only it will act as a module. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
See, you go here in the bootstrap. Where is the bootstrap? Main.ts. Can I call user module here?
Yes, sir. You can call.
User module I called. But still it throws an error. You see. It is
No
nothing
errors.
loaded.
I think
Why?
in
Because,
HTML. Okay.
come again?
Nothing, sir. You can.
See, I created a module, but I never tell the module that which component should be loaded first. Am I right? Which one will be my parent component? To do that, at the rate ng module, this is how you have to create a decorator. Understand? You see here. In the app module, it will be the same thing. Ng module of this. And then you take a declarations. This is the first point you need to create. Declarations of array. Comma. What is the next thing? You need to have imports of array. Imports of array. So how many properties we are having? And then you need to have providers array. I will tell you what is providers array in later point of time. Don't worry, just to understand. And then finally, you will have bootstrap property. What property? Bootstrap property. So what is the purpose of bootstrap? Can anyone tell me?
It
You
will
know,
starting. It will get the starting component. I think.
starting component. Can I say user component is my starting component?
Yes, sir. Inside you can put it.
Say
It
right
will.
now I have a user component. Can I make my user component is my starting component?
Yes, sir. In Bootstrap you can
Yes.
declare.
I can make here as a user component. Say it is
Yes.
throwing error. Why? Because I need to import that user component here. Import user component. Now I declared the user component. Now
No,
if
you
you
can
go to the
declare.
UI, it will not work. Still it is
Declaration.
not working. Why? Because in the imports, you need to have browser module and form module. Then only it will try to render in the UI. So what do you need to do? Browser module, comma, forms, no. Browser module. Now in the imports, you have to say browser module class. It is an inbuilt class in Angular. Still it is not working. Why? Okay, you need to declare this
Declaration.
also.
Yeah, declare.
Export user component is listed in the declaration module. Listed in the declaration of ng app module. Okay. Mm, so let's go to app module. User component. I'm removing user component type B. But is there anything is available in the user component? It's supposed to work, right? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. No worries. User module, forms module also you required. Import. See, basically you no need to do that, but as a practice, I'm doing. Okay. So you need to import the forms module because forms module will be used for ng, if, ngr, all those things. So forms module, why it is not rendering? The declaration as an app component, yes. Declaration as a user component. Okay. Now everything is perfect. What is the problem there? Everything is perfect. You go to user.ts. Let me have this alone. Okay, do one thing. I close the PowerShell. I rerun the project. It is not coming, right? Will this module is called or not? I think the bootstrap is it's correct only. Anybody have any doubts? It's correct only. Ranjit, do you have any questions in this?
I have no questions from my side.
No, sir. I will go through this recording. If I get any, I will reply.
But why it is not working, I don't understand. It's supposed to work. No, why it is not loading?
App user didn't match any elements.
Hmm? Okay.
Here in app root.
App hyphen. Mhm. User component, right? Perfect. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The reason is in the app here in the index HTML, your startup component I am using app component, but I am going to change it to app user. Then only that will get detected. Clear? So go back here, Control Z, let it be. Go back here, Control Z, let it be. You see, engine switch implementation age is not valid. Say yes or no?
Yeah.
Model is
Yes, sir.
loaded or not?
Loaded.
So ng module is also a class decorator. Am I right? Module is also a class decorator. That is your first point. Am I right? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes, yes.
And module contain following properties. What are all those? Module contain following properties. What are all those properties?
Declaration providers.
Number one, declaration.
Providers.
Number 2, imports. Number 3, providers. Number 4, bootstrap. Right? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir. We have
And
4.
this declaration is nothing but metadata of the component class. Metadata of the component class. Right? Any component class you need to declare here of the metadata. Here import all predefined modules will be declared as a metadata. Clear? Bootstrap is the startup component. Startup component of a class. Understand? So this is how you have to create a module. And this is how you have to create a class. Any questions on this?
No, sir.
So today we talk about destroy, we talk about component decorator, we talk about module decorator. Clear my point?
Yeah, clear, sir.
So Thursday, tomorrow won't be available class. Thursday, we are going to talk about input decorator and output decorator. Clear my point?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Bye.